Okay everyone, so welcome back to the second part of solving systems of linear equations by using the substitution method. So I already solved the system of equations and I'm just going to go over the steps. Now, the system is 2x plus 3y equals negative 15 and x plus 2y equals negative 18. First, I have to choose the term I want to solve for. And I want to do that wisely. What does that mean? It means that you have to take a look at each and every term in the equations and select the term that has a coefficient of 1. So 2x has a coefficient 2, so you have to solve for x. It's more work. Same with 3y. Same with 2y. So only x here has a coefficient of 1. So we're going to go for the second equation and solve for the x term. Now, x plus 2y equals negative 18 suggests that x equals negative 2y minus 18. Remember, we're doing substitution, so x is the same as negative 2y minus 18 for the second equation. So we take this x from the second equation and substitute it into the x of the first equation. So the first equation is 2x plus 3y equals negative 15. Instead of x, as we said, we're going to write negative 2y minus 18 because they're equivalent or equal. So 2 times negative 2y minus 18 plus 3y is negative 15. You expand, and then you get 2 times negative 2y plus 2 times negative 18 plus 3y equals negative 15. So as you see, we have a linear equation to solve. The unknown variable is y. So we are going to group the y terms to one side of the equation. I chose the left. I always like the variables to be on the left side for some reason. We can choose either the left or the right side. And the constants on the right side, so negative 15 was already on the right side, nothing changes. But negative 36 is moving from left to right, so it becomes positive 36. You simplify the left side, negative 4y plus 3y is negative 1y. And negative 15 plus 36 is positive 21. That makes y equal to negative 21. So now we know what the y coordinate at the solution is. So we need to figure out the x. Remember, we got y from the second equation. So we're going to take this y back to the first equation. So x minus equals negative 2y minus 18. X equals negative 2. Instead of y, we're going to write negative 21. That's what it equaled. And you simplify, you get x 24. So the solution to this system will be x equals 24, y equals negative 21. And if you want to check, then you take this point or these two coordinates, substitute it in either equation, and you will see, or you have to verify, if the left and the right side will end up being equal, which they did. So we're happy, and we're going to say with more confidence that the point with coordinates 24 and negative 21 is the solution to this system. Now, I want to show you a cool way of checking your answers. We're going to use DESMOS for it. I'm not sure if you've ever used DESMOS for graphing, but it's a very, very easy method or very easy tool for us to learn and use. DESMOS is an app that you can actually download from your app store, and I've done that part of the job myself, and we write both equations on DESMOS. So the first one is 2x plus 3y equals negative 15. This is what DESMOS looks like. Has this green. So 2x plus 3y equals negative 15. You know what? I'm going to rewrite the equations one more time because I want to walk you through the process. Now, when you open up DESMOS, it's going to look like this. So you have one side of the screen where you can write equations and another side where you see the grid. So we said that the first equation was 2x plus 3y equals negative 15. So what we are going to do is write out the equation as we see it or as we read it. So here goes number 2. This is your variable x, and then plus, and then 3, and then y, and then equals negative sign 15. So as you see that, while you write the equation, a graph will appear on the grid. And you can tell that the colors will also match. So the green graph in the equation, the green graph on the grid. The second equation can be easily entered by pressing this blue button at the bottom corner. You see a new spot has appeared. I don't remember the equations. I'm going to go back to our worksheet. So the next one is x plus 2y equals negative 18. So x, here goes x, plus 2y equals negative 18. So see, the second equation is kind of purple, so the graph is also purple. And we see that the two lines have intersected somewhere, but we don't know exactly where it is. Now, here is the cool feature of this app, actually. Now, you can use 2 fingers to stretch the image, just like you use with pictures on your phones. And you want to do this until you can have a clear view of the intersection point. And what you do is you just click at where that intersection point is, and a gray dot appeared. So if I tap on the gray dot again, I see the solution is 24, negative 21. So that's a nice way for you to check your answers when you are practicing questions with solving systems of linear equations. So I hope all this made sense, and I hope you are enjoying learning about systems of equations.